Hello and welcome to Thehayteamtv. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, ring that bell, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. So today we are going hedge trimming, so we can actually go in the field. Still a bit wet on the floor as you can see, but good enough for what we want it to do. We're going to go in a couple of fields that drain quite quick anyway, so we'll go in there, get it done. The new trimmer. So I've been using this for the last 3 to 4 days, getting used to it. Well, to be fair, couldn't film a lot on the roads anyway, with too much going around with the traffic and all that. There's not a lot you could really film. So it's nice actually getting a field now. You can actually film it properly, hopefully get some good shots. But really happy with the trimmer so far. Everyone's been asking about the size of the head. To be fair, actually it looks bigger off the tractor than on, and as well, which I couldn't quite believe, it's actually really quite light. I mean, this is exactly the same trimmer as we had last year, but obviously we just had the normal standard 4-foot head. This obviously does make a massive difference trimming wise for how many cuts you do per head. I mean, usually down here we were doing 3 cuts to the head, obviously 2 on the side and 1 on top. But some of our hedges, well, sometimes it was twice on top, because our hedges they're really thick Devon hedges. So we were sometimes, you know, cutting twice, sometimes maybe 3 times. There's always leaving that little bit in the middle. But this one now, some hedges I've been doing 2 cuts, so 1 on the side, 1 on top. And to be fair, it is just 1 cut on top. So it saves a hell of a lot of time when you're trimming, which really pleased about. And obviously we were a little bit concerned about the stability of the tractor when we first got it. You know, was it going to be a bit too much for the tractor with the head? But to be fair, because the head is literally bolted onto the orbiter and you haven't got that bar anymore, so the head's not further out, the actual weight distribution's a lot better. I know it sounds stupid, but she's actually more stable, I think, than our old trimmer. Don't ask why, but that's what, you know, my opinion is. But no, we're really happy with her. Really good bit of kit. And the performance wise as well, it's like anything when you buy new anyway. You know, she's quick on the joystick, everything about it's quick. I haven't found any changes from serviceability wise yet through, you know, grease nipples and stuff like that. Everything is the same as our last 65 trimmer. But that's about it really. I mean, like I said, the performance of her is phenomenal. She will just eat anything. I did some 6-year growth the other day, and it just ate the trunks. Brilliant bit of kit, and leaves such a neat job. I mean, if we're using the heavy duty F14 flails, I don't know what people think about them, but we seem to get on alright with them. A lot of people do say it takes the power out of the rotor, so they stick with the F10s, which again, fair enough. But for us, they do a nice, well, I personally think they do a nice neat job for what we've done so far anyway. I mean, like I said, I've done a 6-year growth the other day, and it just ate it. I was really impressed with it, really impressed with it. see by the outside footage of where this head really comes into its own when you're cutting on top of the hedges. I mean, I'm basically now, well, as you can see, it's pretty much cutting the whole of the top of the hedge, which saves a massive amount of time. When you go on the other side in a minute, you just do the sides, and that is it.
I feel nobody knows. I think I'm getting out of control. Yeah, there are many things I don't understand. Maybe everything is just in my head. Yeah. Today's very important, I cannot waste any timeline. Family is waiting for me until I can grow high. Imagine the people acting.
So if you guys are stuck for a new channel, I recommend Farming Life at the Forge. It's about a woman named Laura and her family. They moved over from Ireland to France about 14 years ago. They're a mixed farm. They do cattle, goats, cereal. Really interesting channel, really informative. She really comes across well, and you learn about farming over in France, which I find really, really interesting. Because obviously, as you know, they're a hotter climate than us, and what they do, I find it really interesting what they do. So you want to head over there. You want to write in Laura's comments that Adam and Justin sent you over. She's a new channel, and I think the channel could get really big one day, and be good if you could show us the support and well, get us some subscribers. So head over there, give her a watch, and the link for her channel we'll put in the description below. So yeah, see how you get on. Hope you enjoy the channel as much as I do.
I don't understand. Maybe everything is just in my head. Yeah. Today's very important, I cannot waste any timeline. Family is waiting for me until I can grow high. Imagine the people acting like those pictures. It's not impossible to lie. So I can see okay. We are together, don't be afraid. Yeah, get well forever, we can be there. The best is gonna be the end. Yeah. Today's very important, I cannot waste any timeline. Family is waiting for me until I can grow high. Imagine the people acting like those pictures. It's not impossible to lie. So I can see I can And I can say, just say.
Right, I've popped out. How have you found it?
Very good. Very good. Very good hedge trimmer. Weight distribution on it is very, very good. Like we said back along, wasn't it? We didn't know how the head was going to be.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, I think it's a lighter build.
Right.
You know, as you've seen me down sort of slopey. It's not massive slopey fields, but I've been out, you know, out as far as I can. The tractor doesn't really move, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's wet, a little bit wet underfoot. Tractor is a little bit slidey, but that's purely because it's wet. But so far, very pleased with it. Very pleased with it.
So, Ad's just basically concluding this video here because, as some of you know, and it would have been said in the videos, it's a 5-foot head on a 4-foot or 4-cylinder tractor. So we were worried about weight of the trimmer to the tractor
because the tractor already weighs 5 ton anyway.
Yeah.
So she's a very, very light tractor, to be honest with you.
Guard working?
Yeah, of course the guard's working, mate.
Guard made by a pro engineer.
Yeah, don't know who that was. I heard he's jack of all trades but master of none, mate.
What else do you find with it?
Well, it's like anything like I explained, which you see in the video anyway. It's new, so it should be, you know, it is very responsive. You know, you touch the, you know, hedge trimming's very sensitive anyway with the joystick, isn't it? Which it should be, but as the, you know, older machines,
yeah,
it wears out, doesn't it? You know, so it is, you know, a little bit, you know, twist it a bit more to do one way, but as I said, you know, it's a brand new machine, so everything is working as it should be, and it's very responsive. It's, you know, cracking bit machine.
He nearly knocked over a telegraph pole as well.
No, I did not nearly knock over a telegraph.
I saw it wiggle like.
It was gonna wiggle, innit?
Because you hit it.
Yeah, the whole point of it is be stop.
But any of those of you that have hedge trimmed, I'm sure every single one of you have given the odd telegraph pole a little bit of a nudge.
It's the straining wires that are the favourite, aren't they?
Yeah, straining wires.
You never see them in hedge, do you?
Oh, no, I've had a few straining wires. I think I had 2 last year. But are you finding it? You're getting over ground faster?
Very faster, but you'll see that in the film anyway.
Yeah.
You know, especially the tops. It's the tops that save the time, because when you go in your next field, then you've only got your 2 cuts on the side because the top's already done. That is what I'm finding. You know, field work is totally different to road work, isn't it? So when you come in your field, you've got different ground undulations. You know, on road, I always think you can get a really nice flat hedge. In a field, really, to be honest with you, are we really worried about the prettiness of the hedge cutting? Not really. We're in a field at the end of the day, and we're trying to crack on.
So those of you that are sort of like, I'll probably go over this more in another video. Those of you going, oh, you got to make sure your hedges look pretty and fancy and are perfect. No, you don't. You're not paid to do it. Like,
don't get me wrong. Me doing road work, I am very anal about road work hedges. But that's me. But coming into a field, when you start going backwards to go over stuff, that's when you're really losing time. I don't see the point in a field. I really don't.
Like,
but we're all different.
Like, ads is paid by the farm, but like the practicality of the farm, the hedges don't earn us any money.
No.
So, you know, it's literally my old man's philosophy is just get it off, get it cut, get it down, and get on with the next job.
It is a waste of time.
It is a waste of time.
It is, let's be honest.
But hedge trimming is a waste of time, but the hedge isn't a waste of time.
No.
But we'll go over why in another video, because there's a bit of history and philosophy about that, and we'll go over it again. But we'll just walk down here a second, because I just spotted that we've got the prime sort of thing to explain the Devon Bank. So this behind me, as you can see, is a Devon Bank. Now, ads, if you like to stride from one side of the hedge to the other to sort of demonstrate. So that's one side that Ad is striding.
They are deep.
So that
tapered.
It's about 5 metres wide at the bottom. That was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Our hedges are really tapered, aren't they?
1 second. They might not be able to hear you.
Our hedges are really tapered, so you can see how wide they are at the bottom. How, you know, thin they come in at the top, down at the bottom. Some of the hedges can be out like 20 feet, can't they?
Yeah. So this is why one of the reasons why we've gone to this bigger head machine is we can have 5 metres at the bottom, or as Adam said, even wider, which depending, this Devon bank here is going up on quite a curve. Some of them can go up like really quite straight across and down, and then there's others that are like just out and they go up and they're just a lump and a half. They're so wide, so we can end up with like basically 10 foot in the top. Now with a 4 foot head, we end up having to go round the field, then you go round the next field next to it on, you know, adjoining field, and then on this piece we have to, on one field, one side or the other, we have to do a third cut going through. So this is saving us this massive amount of time of doing this third cut everywhere. And also we're sort of lucky with quite a few of the hedges, like this one behind us there. Adam passed that in one cut going along the side, so then he's only had to do 2 cuts in total, so one that way, and on top that hedge quite wide as well, so instead of having 2 on the sides, 2 on the top, or 3 on the tops and then 2 on the other side, he's going to have 1 on the side, 2 on the tops, 1 on the side.
Don't get me wrong, so especially this field I've just done now, some hedges I could do in just 2 cuts, yet some hedges I'll have to do in 3 cuts. You know, not every hedge is going to save us time. It's just, well, to be honest with you, this field would have saved me time in the long run, because I've done 2 hedges, 2-sided hedges, that took 2 cuts instead of 3 cuts. So, you know, not every field is going to be 2 cuts per hedge, but it does save a lot of time on the tops, because it's the tops really that are saving us time now, isn't it?
And it's like a field this size that you're seeing around here, which we've just sort of stopped by, it's like half hour round.
It's a long time really, to be honest with you. You know, you're only doing 2 to 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's half hour round. So you take 2 cuts off that, you save yourself an hour.
Yeah.
And easy. Time is the key.
Yeah,
time
is hedge trimming.
Yeah, time is the key. So yeah, that gives you sort of a bit of an example on what we're sort of doing.
Yeah.
But if you haven't yet done so,
please subscribe,
ring that bell and give a thumbs up. Remember, we're really trying to aim for 1,000 likes per video.
We're nearly getting there. Nearly getting there.
Honestly, you guys are helping us, and by helping us, we'll just put out more content. So everyone's a winner. You can also find us on
Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter.
And if you would like to wear us, represent us, you know, be part of the team, you can.
Find all our merchandise on eBay, and that's Thehayteamtv. Link will be in description below, and all merch now has been updated to eBay, so that is what we've got left to sell.
And there are a little new edition on there of black t-shirts
and vests
and
sizes.
Orange t-shirts, various sizes. So yeah, go check them out before we start looking at getting
winterizing.
Winterizing. Yes, loads of you have asked for hoodies, and we are looking into it as we speak, and it will be all coming soon. So on that note, thank you guys massively for watching. I've got to say, I love farming.
I love farming more.
And until next time, see you next one.
Cheers.